So, I have a problem. Hello friends, welcome back to a new video. This is going to be a little weekly vlog. If you don't know who I am, my name is Cece. I'm an illustrator artist based in New York City. Trying to remember to introduce myself more often because I usually don't. But today we are doing a little bit of a crafty vlog. I have a problem. I have a lot of yarn. Hold on. This is my box of yarn. Say hello. She's full, okay? So let me explain. I don't buy yarn unless I have a project in mind. This is a habit that I have started building ever since I kind of realized I tended to just buy whatever felt soft and looked pretty at Michael's. So I usually nowadays, I do not buy yarn unless I have a project in mind. However, I am a yarn overbuyer. I don't know if you have this problem, if anyone else out there has a similar problem, but I will look at a Ravelry pattern, and usually on Ravelry it'll have like the yardage that you'll need for a project. I tend to make a lot of sweaters. That's what I've been really into lately. So I will look at the Ravelry pattern. I will tend to buy more rather than less because I like to make sure that all of my yarn is from the same dye lot, which is a thing because yarn is dyed in lots, obviously, and you want your yarn to look the same when you're making one single color sweater. So I tend to overbuy. My point is, I overbuy, and then I have extra yarn, and then I don't know what to do with it, so I put it in this box. This one, right? Okay. So, if I open this, I can show you. For example, I have all of this extra plushie yarn that I got when I made ketchup. Do you guys remember ketchup? You see this problem? This yarn takes up so much space. I would like to use her up. I don't buy plastic yarn anymore. I bought this specifically for ketchup because they don't make non-plastic plushie yarn. I would like to use her up because I don't like having her in my stash. I also have, for example, all of this yarn left over from when I made my boba sweater. There's also this skein. There's also this skein. From when I made my boba sweater and made my little sister a matching boba sweater, clearly I have extras of that. I have this yarn. Where's the other one? Well, this is from when I made my little brother's baby shark sweater. I have a video on that. I can link that here. This is from that. I have this. I have so many skeins of this palette fingering weight, which is actually not fingering weight, it's actually light fingering weight. I have so many skeins of this left from when I made this cardigan. Do you guys remember? She's upside down. Do you guys remember this cardigan? I don't wear her. You know why? Because I didn't make a gauge swatch. Okay? And I didn't realize that this yarn was not actually fingering weight yarn. I did not realize that it was actually light fingering weight. And so this is too small, so I can't wear her. I'm gonna give her to my mother-in-law because my mother-in-law is smaller than me. So yeah, she's still gonna be worn, but that's why I have so much of this left. Okay, and then I have a bunch of these palettes, which is this yarn from this cardigan that I'm currently making, which is my new popcorn cardigan that I will be knitting. You can't really see it, but this color is called Shire Heather, and it's beautiful, and it's very hobbity, and I love it. Anyway, I have a bunch of this in my yarn box because we're making this. Yeah, but this is gonna take forever, you know? So this is gonna take a long time. So in the meantime, we're gonna make some smaller projects to help use up this yarn because it is overwhelming, and I would really like to buy more yarn to make my husband a sweater for his birthday / Christmas. We have it all planned out, but I cannot buy the yarn because I promised myself a couple years ago that I would not buy more yarn than could fit in this box. And this box is now full. So I think for this week, we will be doing some work. We're not just gonna be crocheting, so I have artwork that I actually need to do too. I have my Patreon goodie bags that I need to pack this week because my stickers were supposed to come in last week and they didn't freaking come in, and I'm very mad about it, but it's fine. We're gonna pack them this week. I need to write some posts for my Patreon. I need to do my sketchbook flip through and my monthly update, which I will show you little brief glimpses of, hopefully. I am hoping to paint at least one new sticker design because I want to order some glitter stickers by the end of this week. I want to work on some prints. So there's going to be art happening. There's so many trains. There's going to be art happening. But in the meantime, I would also like to be, at the very least, use up my plushie yarn. I have this green one. Let me show you what we've got, okay? I've got this green one that's, oh my god, where is the end? Hello? We've got this green one that has somehow separated into this. We're gonna rewind this, actually. We have this white yarn, hold on, that we're gonna try and use up. We have this black yarn that I haven't touched, so I don't know what's up with that. We have this red yarn and also this that I started making something out of, and I can't remember what pattern I was using. I can't remember what I was trying to make, so we're gonna unwind all of this and redo it, all right? We're gonna use it to make something else. We have this darker red with also this little piece that we're gonna unwind and, you know, whatever. And then we have this yellow. And we have this brown that is almost black, but it's brown. We have this blue that I used to make Ketchup's little dress. This other red. Okay, here we go. There's more. That's it. You know, just taking the plushie yarn out has already like taken down like a quarter of this box. So the plan for this, I have a couple of patterns that I've found because I don't like making up patterns. I've already spent so much time thinking about art that I prefer to just have a pattern that I can copy for knitting and crochet. So the plan that I have so far is I've found some little chubby whale patterns and little bee patterns and little red panda patterns, which I think pretty much covers most of these colors. I also have a pink somewhere. I have a pink. This is the pile. Can I hold it all? Okay. This is a good thumbnail. Hold on. This is the pile. We're gonna try to use this up. I have a couple of patterns that I think we're just gonna make a ton of. I'm gonna make a ton of little red pandas, a ton of little blue whales until my yarn is used up, and I think that's the goal. For this week, I think we will be having like multiple stash buster videos because I obviously have more yarn apart from this. So I was thinking this is a good start. I also have a bunch of sock yarn that I recently bought to make socks, which I will be making more socks because I enjoy making socks. And then I have, if you have any ideas, I have this wool, the wool yarn from We Are Knitters that I don't know what to do with because I don't wear anything that's this thick, and it's like not soft enough to make a plushie, so it's just kind of here. Can somebody take these? I don't know what to do with this. Yeah, I have 3 balls of the wool, and then I think with these yarns, this one, the green, pink, and white that I have left over from my boba sweater, I want to make a vest out of, a granny square vest. I think that would be really cute. So if we have time, we'll make the granny square vest, but the focus is to get rid of these. Yeah? Okay. I think that's the plan. I'm sweating. I think that's the plan. Yeah, I think I'm gonna set up this camera. It is currently 8 in the morning because I could not sleep. I woke up at 5 in the morning and I couldn't fall back asleep. I guess that's a fun perk of aging. I don't know. It's very annoying. This happens a lot to me now. I'm gonna find a crochet hook that I think will work for this yarn. I'm gonna pull up the pattern. We're gonna start working on one of the little plushies before I have to stream. I'm gonna do an art stream today because I gotta make some art. But yeah, okay. That's my ramble intro. It's a very long intro. It's fine. I'll see y'all in a second. Hello friends, it is 12. I just finished streaming and we worked on this ghosty tea party illustration and I hate it. I haven't really done an illustration where I really hate in a while. I really like the concept, but I don't like the colors that I've picked, so I'm gonna go mope a bit about this while I eat lunch, and then I'll probably fix it, and then I'll return to working on my little crochet red panda. Yeah, but my goal for today is to finish this illustration and make the red panda, and I think that'll be a good goal for today, because this is I already know this illustration is gonna take a while. So yeah, that's my little update. Hello, friends. A little bit of a Wednesday update. Is now Wednesday. um, on Monday, I ended up spending most of the day working on the little ghosty illustration that I talked to you guys about that I really didn't like, and I ended up fixing it. So I really like how it turned out. This is how it turned out, and all I managed to do on Monday was make this little guy. So the first little red panda, I didn't really love some of this pattern. I didn't love how big the nose was, and I also changed the feet, so I made the feet a little bit bigger. Also, I kind of misplaced the tail. I feel like the tail is supposed to be a little bit higher on the little red panda's butt, so I altered the pattern slightly yesterday, and I made the second one, which I think turned out really cute. I also was testing out if I preferred embroidered like eyes and nose or the little safety eyes. And I think I prefer the embroidered ones. I think the embroidered ones feel really cute. So yeah, we made these two. And then last night I also, they look really funny, but I made 2 more little red panda bodies. So we're gonna finish up these today. We're gonna finish the little tails and add the little noses on and add the little feet on. I happen to have this much red yarn left, which I think will be perfect for the tails. We might have a little bit extra, but that's pretty much it for the red. I still have all the red yarn from this that I made like a while ago, and I don't remember what this was for. So I haven't unraveled it yet. I'm gonna not unravel it quite yet. I want to work on some other patterns first because I'm gonna get sick of making red pandas. So yeah, I think we're gonna finish the red pandas today. I want to work on a sticker design today, so I'm gonna do that. I'm also getting dinner with my friend Marianne today, and I'm giving her her birthday present. Her birthday was last week, the week before. I don't really know what date it is. It was this month. And I made her little chicken socks. So that's I spent about an hour yesterday. I blocked these first earlier this week, and then I spent an hour yesterday working on the duplicate stitch of the little beaks and the little, what are these called, the like little chin things on the chickens. So all of the chickens have their little face parts now, and I'm gonna give her these for her birthday today. I also made passion fruit bars yesterday, which I'm really excited to try later. So I'm probably gonna do that after I film because I kind of want to eat one for breakfast, even though it's not very healthy. But yeah, whatever. So yeah, what did we say we're gonna do? I wanna make the sticker, the I'm sad, I'm baby sticker that I sketched. I don't remember if I showed you guys the sketch, but you'll see the drawing. And then I think we're gonna make some bees. I have a lot of yellow yarn, so I think we're gonna make some bees and some whales, but we're making a good dent. I have a ton of this dark red left too. And I don't think this is gonna be red pandas. I think this is gonna be mushrooms. But I might run out of white. So we'll see. Or maybe little octopus, like little red octopuses. Octopi? Octopi. Octopuses? Octopi. I know how words work. Yeah, that's the little update. I've been having a good time working on these little crochet animals. I'm excited to give these away. I might keep one of the red pandas though, because I think they're really cute. So yeah, that's the update. Also, my tripod broke, so I bought a new tripod last night, but I am now filming on this like table crank arm thing, so if my camera angles look a little funky, that's why. If my camera angles look even better than normal, that's also why. So you can tell me what you prefer. But yeah, my tripod's been broken for a while, and it's getting very annoying to live with, so I got a new one. It was very expensive, so if you'd like to tip me for my work, that'd be very nice. All right. Oh, and yesterday we packed up all of the Patreon goodie bags. My sticker sheets finally came in. I showed them in the vlog, but they finally came in. We got our July stuff already, so I'm pretty happy about that. I think today we're only gonna work on the sticker and the crochet, and then tomorrow maybe we'll work on some more art, because I want to start working on the next goodie bags, the August, September, and October goodie bags, because I want to order the stickers from a different manufacturer that's gonna be shipping from a lot farther, but hopefully will be more reliable. So yeah, all right. Hello friends, it is Saturday, which means that it has been a full week of crocheting. I kind of did slack a little bit on doing my actual work this week because I was like pretty determined to use up some of my crochet yarn, my plushie yarn. So I wanted to show you everything I've made and all the yarn I used up. If you remember that first on Monday, that big pile of yarn that I had, I used up basically the entire ball of red yarn. I've used up basically the entire ball of blue yarn. I've used up the vast majority of the white yarn, and also most-ish of the green yarn, I would say. I still have I have about half of the black left. I have a lot of this brown left. I basically didn't touch this. I only used the dark red to make one thing. I used up one ball of yellow yarn, and I have this other ball that I found in my stash. So I still need to come up with some stuff to make with this yarn, and I still have most of my pink yarn left. So overall, I would say we used 4.5 balls of yarn, which is not bad. 4.5 skeins of yarn, not bad because they start out like pretty much this size, which is quite large. So yeah, and I can show you all the things I've made. I have a full tote bag of little plushie babies that I've made. So I'm gonna put this mic down so my audio might turn a little bit weird, but let's show you what I've made. Okay. The first day, I knew I wanted to make a bunch of red pandas with the red yarn because I had found a really cute red panda pattern. So I made I made 4 pandas. This one was my first one because I made it with the little plastic eyes and the plastic nose, the safety eyes and the safety nose, and I used the pattern's snout. I ended up not liking the pattern snout. I thought it was too big for this yarn. I'm not sure. This also, my tension was a little bit loose with this one, so this one's a little fatter than all the other red pandas. So I ended up switching to embroidered eyes, and I made the snouts a little bit smaller, and I think they ended up really cute. This is how they look. This is how their tails look. So we've got all of these. And then after the red pandas, I had a skein of yellow yarn that I used up, and I decided to just make a ton of bees. So this one was the first one, which you can tell because the face is a little bit crazy. And it's also a little bit long. So basically the way you make the bees, I didn't really use a pattern for the bees. I just made cylinders. So the way you make these, I'm gonna let the train pass. The way that you make these is you basically, I did 6 stitches into a magic ring, and then I went to 12 and then 18, and then I made a tube, and then I close it up by decreasing in the same like amounts. I probably wrote out a pattern earlier because I showed the actual crocheting of the bee. So yeah, so we made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8? Woo! 9 bees. We made 9 bees. And then that's what I did for basically Tuesday and most of Wednesday. On Wednesday I had a pretty bad headache, so I didn't do a ton on Wednesday. I made one whale. I made this whale on Wednesday. I think I did that on Wednesday. I can't remember which day I did what. But I made a whale, and then I thought this whale was really cute, so I wanted to make more whales. So I also made this blue one with a white tummy, which I think is the best one. I think this one's really cute. And I made a black one with little white cheeks to look like an orca. I think this one's pretty cute too, but the black one was really hard. I'm probably gonna use the rest of the black yarn to make another one of these, but these ones were really hard to make because it's so hard to see the stitches with the black yarn, which is kind of a pain. And also you can't really see its eyes, which is kind of sad. I wasn't sure if I should embroider around the eyes, but I thought that that might look a little bit weird. So yeah, I made a black one, and I also made, I think Alan stole it. Hold on, I have to go look for it. I also made this red one with a little sprout to kind of look like an apple whale. I think this one turned out really cute. So this is what I used the dark red yarn for after I used up all of my red yarn, my like bright red yarn. See how they're like slightly different colors? And then after I made the whales, I found a pattern for these really cute triceratops. So I made a bunch of little triceratops. These are so cute. I think this one was my first one, but aren't they so friggin' cute? I'll link all the pattern information in the description box. The one thing that I changed as I made these is the way the pattern is written. You make the horns separately and then attach them, like sew them to the triceratops face. So what I ended up doing for the last few, for this one and this one, is I just, instead of attaching it later, I just did it like as I was making, like I just stuck my hook in and then slip stitched onto the actual project, and I did chain 2, slip stitch, chain 1, and then tied off and then sewed in the ends, and I think that that makes a much like nicer looking horn, because these ones, the original ones, are kind of floppy and like kind of too big. I think these are a lot cuter, like a little bit smaller. So I made this. I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triceratops, and then I made 1 dragon because I made it for my friend's husband, because she told me that if I made him a dragon, he would like me more. Listen, I just want people to like me, okay? So I found a dragon pattern that's basically an adaptation of a no-sew T-Rex pattern, and I think it turned out so cute. It's a little dragon with pink cheeks and little black wings. I think this turned out so cute. This is for my friend's husband, but I want to make more. I want to make a pink dragon for myself. I think like a pink dragon with little blue wings to use up the last of this blue would be so cute. So I want to make more dragons, but that's pretty much the haul. Oh wait, I also made this one bear. I don't know if I like this bear, because when I was making him, and before he had his eyes and his snout, he looked like a little naked person, like a little naked baby, and it was so weird. But he kind of looks like Winnie the Pooh, now that he's got like his little red bow and his cheeks and stuff. So yeah, that is everything that I made this week. Overall, I would say I am a little bit disappointed that I slacked off on doing actual work this week. I probably shouldn't have done that. I think that's gonna bite me in the butt next week because it's a long weekend this week. It's 4th of July weekend, and I am not gonna be home, which means I can't do any work on Monday and Tuesday. I'm not sure when we're gonna come back. We probably might come back. We might come back a little bit early because we're not going anywhere. So like we're just visiting Alan's parents. So I'm a little bit disappointed that I slacked off a little bit with work. And I am happy with the amount of stuff I've made. Like when I put everything into, wait, not the dragon. When I put everything into a tote bag, like it's a full tote bag, you know? Like it's full, which means I'm gonna be very popular today at Alan's family's potluck, which is where I'm bringing all of these plushies to give them away to the children of the family. So I think I'm gonna be quite popular today with all of these plushies. I think it's very funny because as I was making a lot of these, Alan kept coming over, my husband, he kept coming over and picking up plushies and being like, that one's mine, I'm not giving it to the children. So I think he's claimed a couple of these. He's claimed one of the triceratops and he's claimed one of the whales. So yeah, we've got a whole bag. I am kind of sad that I didn't use up more of the yarn, but I don't really know how I could have made more plushies because I was crocheting a lot this week and my hands didn't hurt too much. I did switch to the knife hold instead of my normal pen hold for the way I hold my crochet hook, and that helped with hand cramps. I think usually when I do a pen hold my hand tends to cramp a lot faster, but yeah, I was pretty good about taking breaks when my hands started to cramp and things like that. Big reminder that if you are also crocheting a lot, to take a lot of breaks and to stretch your fingers because you don't want to give yourself carpal tunnel or any other weird fiber art injury, because that wouldn't be fun because then you can't crochet because you have to rest your hand. So remember to take lots of breaks, all of you. I think I was pretty good about doing that and not like kind of overdoing it. I also had a lot of headaches this week, which was kind of rough, which made it hard to do a lot of things, but I was able to crochet through my headache, so that was nice. And I also watched a significant amount of Grey's Anatomy because I started watching Grey's Anatomy again. So yeah, that's the update. Should we see how much space I've made in my yarn box? I would say I have freed up some space, but it is still quite full. All right. So you can tell. See, look, there's empty space. I look crazy. You can tell there's some empty space, which means that probably if I do a little bit more crocheting, I will have enough space to buy the yarn for Alan's Christmas sweater, birthday sweater that I want to make him. So that's good. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I will probably be filming if this video, if you guys like this video, please comment and let me know what you think I should make next. I think that if this video does okay, I will do more stash busting videos where I just spend like a week or like a small window of time crocheting or knitting as much as I can to help use up this stash, because I think that would be fun for me and it would kind of be a little bit of like accountability for my yarn usage, you know? So yeah, I am going to sign off now because I would like to get some Stardew playing in before we go to Alan's family's potluck, because I won't be able to play for the entire weekend because we will not be home. And my camera just shut off. So that's annoying, but I'm just gonna finish talking and it'll just be a black screen. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of my cozy little space on the internet. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time. I tried to film as much as I could, but I feel like crochet footage kind of gets boring after a while. So I don't know. Let me know if you liked it. Yeah, I will be back in a couple weeks with a studio vlog. We're working towards a shop update, so you have that to look forward to. We've got totes coming and stickers coming. I ordered stickers. I spent a lot of money on stickers, so please like them. And yeah, that's it. I hope you have a really lovely weekend, and I will see you all very soon. Bye, friends.